Sorry, everybody. The seems not to want to work. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So today I will be doing the importance of my management analysis of the office, and me myself is named Myron Jernigan. So this is the introduction. I hope you guys like my project, and hopefully we all do good. So to start off, so if you ever watched the show The Office, you know that the boss name is Michael Scott, and he has done some very outlandish things to his employees that not a normal boss should do. And at the end of the day, well, I will save that for the conclusion. But I'm gonna just tell you some of the things he's done. So, in a summary, in an episode called Fun Run, he hits his own employee named Marathon with a car, and instead of giving her like an apology or just a letter of apology or just something in that nature, he just was like, it's not really my problem, who cares, you got hit, but you will be okay. And that's not something you should do to somebody. You should have gave her an apology. Another time he was just rude for no reason. As you can see in episode 14 of season 5, it's called Stress Relief. So basically, they're practicing to get CPR certification just in case something goes wrong in the office and one of them requires CPR. And basically, Michael was just he he was just being rude to the dummy for no reason, like for no reason, pretty much. And whenever somebody would be like, "Michael, you're doing too much," pretty much, he would be like, "Just shut up, Kevin." And Kevin is another member as well. Kevin had nothing. He just called a random. Oh. So it's basically just an unprovoked chat. Okay, and then the last thing. Well, it's not the last 18 seasons of The Office. So I just put for the last thing on my 6 episode 20. Basically, um, if he was talking to Toby about if I had a gun with two bullets in a room with Hitler, Bin Laden, and Toby, he would shoot Toby twice, which is just it's just a joke that goes too far because you're not supposed to be mentioning that in a workplace. Like that makes people feel very scared and unsecure. Like he should have not been talking like that in the workplace. Okay, so as I was saying, so his impact. So Michael Scott, he is more of have fun later, get the no, I'm sorry, have fun now, get the work done later type of boss. As I've been studying this course, it's not supposed to be like that. Like if you're going to be a manager, you're supposed to do things right for the employees from the jump, like such as make sure they're okay, be sure they're on their work, be sure they're organized, and all of that, and just compliment them, be a nice person. Michael, completely opposite. He he tries to be more of your friend than a boss in a sense, and as I've said before, he's just done outlandish things that like a normal boss should not say. So it's out of order for some reason. I don't know why it's like that, but I believe. I'm sorry, guys. Let me. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do that analysis. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I want the analysis of the show. Okay, I am so sorry. Why is this tab? Okay, present. I'm sorry. You have to give it a second, I guess. As you can see, though, everything else is working pretty fine. Okay, the analysis of one of my favorite TV shows. I'm sorry it took so long to load up, but as it says, The Office was a popular show from 2005 to 2013, and it's um it's filmed in the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company in Pennsylvania, and the show shows how a workplace should not be, but also shows how loving a workplace can be at the same time. And the cast, they did a very good job, and with the outlandish things Michael Scott has done to them or said to them, or just in general, they all came together and just to be like, even though he's like a butt sometimes, he is still a very good person. And I know it's hard to believe, but if you ever just get to watch the show, you can obviously just see like it's a very good show that he is a loving person. But to add on to this show, I say the most important impact of this show is the workplace culture and how it just portrays, like the politics, their relationships, and emphasizes the importance of communication, collaboration, and empathy in the workplace. Okay, let's get off this one. Okay, 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 okay. So Michael Scott's impact. Okay, so as it says, like his leadership of projects such as the Golden Ticket, it it showed him as a vital contributor of development of the Dunder Mifflin uh, Scantron company. For once, he was frequently chastised for his inefficiently poor skills and desire to make jokes. This was despite the fact that he was an average person who was willing to learn from his mistakes. And yes, he made a lot of mistakes during this show, like some things that like cannot be unsaid or undone. But basically, the mistakes that he made can serve as a reminder to managers to develop their skills and create a better workplace. This will allow for them to learn from his experience and improve on their own abilities and leadership abilities. Ugh. Uh, okay, and then his overview. Ah, okay, so basic overview of Michael Scott. Basically, Michael Scott, as I said earlier, he is the manager of the Dan Mifflin Page Paper Company located in Pennsylvania. Okay. So he is a regional manager of, as I just said, the Scantron branch. He is well known for his humorous demeanor and his talent as a marketer, in addition to being oh, egregious, active, and self-centered. That is Michael, if you ever watched the show. But just despite his like immaturity and stuff, he has a great desire to respect it. Okay, I'm sorry, accept it, but also respect it as well. Because as his boss, I'm sorry, as his mug said, he is the world's best boss. Oh, Later down the shows, the employees pretty much inspired to pursue management roles as a result of his leadership. Jesus, I'm sorry. It's cold just get to me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that again. Later down the show, people started to pursue management roles as a result of his leadership, such as Jim, Toby, and oh Jesus, Jim, Toby, and Meredith. And despite his strong addition to acceptance, it was very despiteful. But as you watch the show and you see him be like, "Oh my God, I'm proud of them." Like I had an influence on them the whole time, even though I was being rude and mean and just saying bad things to them. They still accept my leadership, and they want to pursue a management role. But on the other hand, because it's just he has some social skills, as you can see. On the other hand, he does not pose the necessary skills to handle majority of his problems that materialize at the Dunder Mifflin, because he's gonna find a way to joke out any situation. That's just very mature, Michael, and then that's basically his overview. Um, okay. I'm gonna show you a video real quick that just he acts. Not for too long though, because not for too long because it's only 10 to 15 minutes, guys. I'll say as you can see, he just says that the unimportant time. Okay, it's enough of that. But as you can see, he just does things that just are not appropriate for a boss. But at later down the seasons and stuff, he becomes like a slower version, better of himself each season, and his employees recognize that, and they just start to give him like a greater level of respect. Okay. So to conclude this video presentation, I thank you for viewing this. Basically, Michael is just portrayed as a villain in the show for his unprofessionalism and tendency to cause misunderstandings. Some of his own shortcomings include lacking of consultation. Oh my God, I'm sorry. With others while making choices of an ineffective approach to handling concerns. Inappropriate comments, discussions, and Michael's complete disregard from the company's budget are all examples of his important behavior. But on the flip side, because he has two sides. On the flip side, Michael, he is a kind human being. Despite his wicked exterior as a manager, he stands out due to this because he's more of, as I said, he's a friend first, a boss second, and probably an entertainer third mindset. Workers during the show at Don Mifflin feel comfortable going to him with any issues that they are having because he is easy to talk to. At the end of the day, he may come off as just a horrible person, but He is a great manager since he's easy to talk to and also has a positive attitude about any situation. Thank you today. I hope you enjoyed my presentation.